Where are we, Claire?
So today we're at Old Hartley Camping and Motorhome Club site near Whitley Bay.
I think I'm going to like it here, Claire, because look, I mean, that's some view. We've been wanting to come here for quite some time.
We have. It's been shut for quite some time. It opened in June.
That's what I thought. When you look at pictures of this, that we're going to have to be chock-tastic. And we've put chocks on, but you don't really need that much, do you?
No, our pitch is relatively level. It's a little bit wonky, but it's not too bad, is it?
I think most of them are quite level. This is the way in. There's a car park that way, so you need the left-hand lane when you come in.
Very important.
I tell you what, Whitley Bay looks fun.
Now we're going to walk to a place called Seaton Sluice.
Ooh, sounds like a detective.
It's about a 20-minute walk, and we're going to go and investigate. We're very close to the airport here because we keep seeing the aeroplanes, don't we? Not bothering us though. There's a pub at the entrance called the Delival Arms. Quite handy if you like the pub.
Although the pub looked inviting, Claire had decided that this weekend would be pub free.
Look at that.
Pretty. Look at the glass on the top.
You won't climb that, would you? Person that built that stopped halfway through, bottled it. So we're on a bit of a main road here.
That's right. We're on the cliff top there.
So there's no access to the cliff from there. You're not quite sure.
No, but I know this way was fine.
We'll try and find out for you. Welcome to Crag Park, home of Seaton Sluice Football Club. As a child, did you ever play football?
Maybe sometimes.
Kick a ball about?
Yeah.
Did ball ever go into neighbour's house?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Can you imagine trying to retrieve your ball from there? You'll go over a crossbar. You didn't see? One of the problems that we have is we try and research as much as what we can before we get somewhere, and it doesn't always go to plan. So we're not sure. There may be a footpath actually at the bottom of the campsite, so you don't have to come out here, but we're not bothered because we get to show you some stuff. Here we are, we're on the football pitch. You what, mate? You what? I don't know if anybody else has got a dog that goes crazy when it gets on grass, but Dora's crazy side's activated by grass. Oh, look. So is this Seaton Sluice?
Yes, it is. That's where we're going. 20-minute walk, apparently. We've been 20 minutes already.
Summer has come and passed.
Seaton Sluice is the first set of buildings here.
Yeah.
Beyond that is Blythe.
Oh, now I've heard of Blythe.
A big town with
I've
a
never
harbour.
been to Blythe, have you?
No.
So the problem with this site is you can't get in very easily. And it only reopened in June. And I think there's been some work done on it, a refurb or something.
Yes.
Wake me up when September
Can you see the lighthouse?
The lighthouse.
Here comes the rain again.
So we're just coming on to the end of the summer, really, of 2024. I think everybody's hoping that we're going to get an Indian summer, but I think we can all agree it's not been the best summer.
No, it hasn't.
I feel like we're just really getting going, and you feel lights drawing in.
We've noticed that, haven't we?
But
It's a campsite.
if you don't want to follow Claire's direction, you can come out of your motorhome just here and just walk down.
And be there already.
Here. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. Goodbye.
I can hear the sea now.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September.
Who's the guy? I recognise him. Do you recognise him? The
Dangerous
sticker.
Cliff.
No. Who's that guy? Oh, I think it's he married Goldie Hawn.
Yeah, you did.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Why is he there?
What's Kurt Russell got to do with anything?
After discovering Hollywood's link to Seaton Sluice, our intrepid explorers hunted out our next location.
So I found this little path. Claire's not keen about going down here, but I want to investigate. You want to check your brakes on this?
It's very steep.
So what's this used for? Is it to launch boats? So this isn't the main beach, you're saying?
No,
to me?
it's not. That's behind there.
So this is the sea defence. Look at that for a structure. It was unveiled by His Worship the Mayor. That always blows my mind. How those words get used with mayors, but what do I know?
Yeah. What do you know about mayors?
So we just want to thank everybody for taking the time to look at our shop for our hoodies and t-shirts. We initially just wanted a t-shirt and a hoodie that were hard wearing and that we could use on the channel. And we went in search for a lot. You can see, if you've not watched the videos, you know, we're trying different ones out up here in Northumberland, and this is where it all started.
Yeah, it is.
And we launched the shop a few weeks ago now, and the response has been overwhelming. So thank you very much to everybody that's ordered. We hope you love them, and we'd love to see your photographs as they're out and about. And if you see one, ask if you can take a picture of them.
See each other, yeah. Say high five.
Whose idea it's come down here? It's all right. Ike back up. Do you want to do it, Pabs? No. Dora? Do you want to do it? No? We're not bothered. Look at this, all berries. Some of these ripe, I think. I'm gonna try one. Would you like one?
No, thank you.
You prefer them from the supermarket,
I do,
don't you,
yes.
Claire? I don't know why. Well, these are fine. These will be better than any supermarket one. Oh, make sure you wash it. See you missing out here, Claire. This is delicious. What time do them toilets close at Camping and Caravan Site?
After a quick Google search, Andy discovered that he was exactly at the midway point between the public toilets in Seaton, Sluice and the only for emergencies toilet of St. Christopher II. Reading alarming signs did nothing for his wild blackberry anxiety.
Really big houses.
That one especially.
It's got like a massive garage. Oh, and look at those baskets. They're nice too, aren't they?
Wonder if that rock's got a name.
Ooh.
It does have a face to it
Yeah.
on one
Has got a
side.
face, yeah.
Anyway, this is Whitley Bay, and that leads you down to the other side. It's beautiful. So you got to be careful because of the currents. We've got a little map here. So this is where we're heading. What is that? Lufthansa? Ryanair. I feel like you should sing to me.
Sing to you?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. If you were doing folk and you were doing an advert for a folk CD, and what about Aim on the Headland? You could do that. Do you know what I mean? Where they used to
Not
come
really.
out. And who remembers? Anyway, that's enough of that conversation.
Good.
Thanks
Look
for
at the
listening.
birds in there, look. That's more interesting.
The pigeons. There's some very peculiar pigeon action here.
Really?
Well, yeah, because they're acting like seabirds. They're flying out from the cliff and then coming back in.
What about sea pigeons?
Is there such a thing as a sea
I
pigeon?
don't know. Yeah, I think there is.
So I've got a question for anybody that's from this area. So we've got these wind turbines. It goes all the way across and all across. And then there's that one. Now I'm guessing that's a wind turbine, but is it being erected or has it blown down? Or is it not a sea turbine? And how many are they going to put up if they're still building? Is it going to go all the way across? Because we've seen these at Redcar. They're at Redcar in a big row.
That's right.
Oh, and just one more thing, I'll give you a little tip. If you come here and you're looking at the sea turbines, wind turbines I should say, just watch out for that particular nettle because it's quite uncomfortable when it hits the shin. That looks a nice tea shop, that, Claire. Castaway's Tea Shop. It's closed at the minute. Look at that, they got rid of the render and exposed the brickwork. looks beautiful.
Yeah, I like that.
I wonder if they're all like that underneath or whether they've had that done. Might be just a fascia.
Maybe to protect against the sea. Andrew, we're heading down here now. There's a couple of buildings down here to show you.
Oh, yeah.
This is the King's Arms.
Oh, yeah. I know your game.
It's the oldest pub in the area. It's 18th century. Isn't that beautiful? It says plants that heal.
Oh, wow.
Like a wildflower bit.
It's all right if you live here, just come down here. I broke my foot. Wait there. I'll just go and get you some ylang-ylang. The mighty flag of Northumberland. Not Northumbria, because Northumbria stretched down to Yorkshire.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know this. We just love it up here, don't we?
I've got more into history. Doing all this stuff has got me right interested.
History's fascinating, Andrew.
Is that the king then, or Poseidon? That's Poseidon.
Yeah. This is the King's Arms, what, 1764 is the date there.
Pub and dining. Fine looking pub. It's a shame we decided that we weren't going to drink this weekend.
Yes, it is.
I'd have liked a pint in there, but we're not doing that this weekend. We're just having cocoa, so there's that to
I'll have one
look
if you want
forward
one.
to.
I'll have one if you want one. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this.
So this is the cut, and it was cut in the land on the 17th century by Sir Ralph Delival.
Who's he?
He's the guy, the landowner of the area at the time, very rich man.
So they'll have dug this out by hand,
Yeah,
or horses or something.
it was to create an entrance into what was the original harbour, which is now gone.
I think it's beautiful.
This is the way to the harbour.
Hollywell Dean, partnered with Torval.
You're trying to think of the Deans now, aren't you?
That's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder if that's the name of the boat, or it's like them strips that you used to have over your car windscreen in the 70s, where you had your name.
Yes.
Malcolm Stewart.
The mermaid here is a piece of art. There's quite a lot of different art around the area. She's one of them. It's called pop art.
Pop art, I used to like them. You used to burn your hands though. You got them out of a toaster. What?
Oh, pop art.
Oh, pop art. They were lethal, them Pop Tarts. Weren't they?
Yeah.
Tell you what else were lethal? Lethal foods, and I'm not kidding. Let me know in comments any more lethal foods. This is the most lethal.
I know what you're going to say.
McDonald's apple pie.
I knew you were going to say that.
They were brutal. You still get them?
I don't know, but my friend once burnt her chin on a piece of apple that came out. It landed on her chin.
What, and burnt it? Blistered?
Yeah, it was bright red for ages, weeks even.
Really?
Yeah. How did I know you're going to say that? Yeah, it's a big thing. I bet with health and safety now you can't get them.
I think they still sell them. They were too hot. Cormorant there. Can you see him?
Gosh,
Wow.
that's big.
The big guys, them. Oh, turned into a phoenix. We got too close to that sun. Has anybody been in Waterford Arms? We're at a good pint,
Good boozer.
good position.
Thanks.
So-
What about the boozer? And you can see here's the Ballast Hill. You can kind of see it there.
The what?
Ballast Hill.
Ballast. What's that? Ballast.
Ballast, yeah. Ballast. I might be saying it right and you're wrong.
Okay. Do you know who used to live there?
Who?
Adrian. There used to be a very distinct ship that used to sail these parts. We're called a collier brig,
Right.
and it was designed to transport coal. This area, they were full of them. Collier brigs. You see a lot of them. Not everywhere, because obviously we weren't transporting coal everywhere. They used to have two masts on them,
Yeah.
and square sails, and a central hatch for the coal.
Well, that's great. And it'd come
Collier
up
brig.
here, would it?
Yeah, collier brig. That's this area. That's what it was.
Yeah. Little boats make it look really beautiful, don't they?
And over on this area, where they used to make bottles, wine bottles,
Ooh.
And they used to have a different ship for that. And they were called bottle sloops. And they had a shallower hull, so they could get in here before
So
they
it wasn't
did
a problem
that.
for them. Yeah.
But the collier brigs were a lot bigger.
And they struggled.
They struggled to get in. So yeah, so you'd have glass works here.
Wine sloops, I think I've had one of them before.
So the reason why they do bottles from here, make glass,
Yeah.
is because the ingredients for the glass were right at hand. So they could get kelp from the sea,
Yeah.
coal, sand, and that's why it became what it did.
Wow.
So behind the Waterford Arms,
Yeah.
they used to find fool's gold, iron pyrites, fool's gold,
Right.
and there were crystals,
Yeah.
and they converted them into iron sulfate, and that'd be just behind there, and they'd use it to colour glass.
What for colouring glass?
Not real gold though. How much history is here?
A lot of history, which I love.
That's it. I'll tell you one thing that's history.
What?
The pub for me and you on a Saturday.
Well, we can have just one if you want.
No, we're not. We decided not to. Look at that. Don't know what that is.
No? This is the museum I wanted to show you.
Oh, it's closed.
Yeah, but we can go and walk round.
The watch house was built in 1880 as a base for the Seaton Sluice Volunteer Life-Saving Company. Serves as a lookout. Cross the footbridge and take right fork
Let's have a look then.
after 20 metres. Ooh, look at this bridge.
More love things, look.
So
Take
this
it-
is the cut.
This is the cut, yeah.
Oh yeah, is that the doll?
That must be the doll. That's her.
What is that? Do you know anything about this, Claire?
Yeah. Back in the 19th century, a doll made of wood washed up on this beach here. And there was loads of like spooky tales at the time about it, or what it could be. And a local legend states that it's the doll of lost sailors and shipwrecks. And she was really frightening. And if you look at her, she's really frightening.
I think so.
There she is, the washed up doll.
If you're a pagan, that'd be a good place to have a ritual.
What, on top of the hill?
Well, look at the sun. Could do with getting Strimmer out. What a lovely place to sit.
Seaton Sluice, that's where we are.
Seaton Sluice. And what a lovely place to sit on this chair. It's got a really nice little plaque. And it says, "Your friends are thinking of you, Hillary." What a lovely thing to have. So I've got some interesting facts about the name Seaton. Because we've been to Seaton Carew.
Yes.
That were earlier in the year, and we loved Seaton Carew.
Yeah.
But Seaton, can you remember what it means?
No.
It means sea town. That's literally
what
what
it
it
is?
means. It does. But it can be used as a surname, but also as a first name, but it's a man's first name. Seaton.
Really?
You know how these baby names catch on?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a bit of a trend going. So I want to see loads of babies being born called Seaton. And it means water baby. That's quite
Really?
nice.
Yeah.
Seaton.
Maybe there's some Seatons out there.
If there's anybody got a surname, Sluice or Carew, let's call your baby Seaton. We'll come to christening. We'll buy you a present. Do you see that fort type of building there, Claire?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where the taxman used to be. That was his, yeah, that was his office. Because he used to put a levy on all the coal, all the bottles, all the glass that came out of here. So he'd take his cut.
Of course he would, and that's where he lived, did he?
Well, it's not where he lived, that was like the office.
Okay.
And the reason why it's like a fort is because there were big sums of money kept in it. So it were fortified to stop people from going in.
Ooh.
That's why it looks like that. It had high security.
As our tour of Seaton Sluice comes to a close, our intrepid explorers take a moment's rest to appreciate their surroundings on the stunning Northumberland coastline. The warm glow of the sun makes everything look magical, including the big white building that delivers golden nectar out of a pump. It's enough to break Claire's willpower.
Well, I'm happy to report that for 2 beer Moretti's, a bag of crisps and pork scratchings, £13 something. We're paying that in other places. That's not bad.
We're paying £16-ish, weren't we, before?
Yeah, we
you
paid
got some
£16
crisps
in.
and
Yeah, paid £16 in Chapel St Leonard's. So that's pretty good. Now, one thing is, if you come to this pub, there's a sign. And it seems like it's a common thing that happens. The people come, they have a lovely night out, and then they try and get a taxi. And then they ask the staff to get them a taxi. But they say that it's virtually impossible to get a taxi at this time of year towards the end of the day. So if you're going to do it, you need to pre-book. So,
Okay.
But the good thing is that you can walk it back.
Oh, we can walk it, yeah,
You
definitely.
can walk it just on tops. You just have to be careful, there's no light. There's a sign here that says about the cut, actually, locally it's called the Gut.
The gut? Why?
I don't know, that's what they call it.
Is there a joke coming?
No, that's what they call it. They call the cut, the Gut.
All right.
Yeah. What a way to end our week. We've had a hard week at work and we've come up to Whitley Bay, stayed on what I think for me could potentially be the best campsite in the Caravan and Motorhome Club brochure.
Yeah.
Maybe just a close run with Yellow Craig up in North Berwick, but you get to see the sun go down. So, only thing that can make it better is if you give us a like or you comment, or if you're not already subscribed, that would make a big difference to our week.
Thank
I
you.
know it always sounds like all us YouTubers like to ask you, but it really does make a difference, and we appreciate every one of you for doing it.
And don't forget, we've got a Facebook and Instagram page. Please take a look.
Thank you for watching another episode of St. Christopher of Atlantis. Thankfully, it's the end of my shift, so I don't have to watch any more of these two loafers until the next episode. Goodbye for now.